Hi everybody, so today I'm gonna show you how to refill your Canon 047 and HP 17A toner cartridges and save a fortune. Because you can refill these cartridges up to 5 times or even more, and it will cost you less than 10 bucks, while the original Canon or HP cartridge will cost you about 70 bucks. And this is how the prints look when the toner runs out. And by the way, if that happened when you're right in the middle of some work and you didn't have a spare cartridge or time to refill it, then just give it a good shake to distribute the toner and it will print up to like 20 pages or so with pretty good quality. So, for this project you'll need a pair of gloves, Phillips and flathead screwdrivers, 80 grams of high quality toner, some wet wipes, Q-tips, rubbing alcohol, and the chip, which is optional. I'll explain a bit later. And I'll put all the links to this stuff down below in the description. And I forgot to mention that both Canon 047 and HP 17A are absolutely identical and interchangeable cartridges. And they share the same parts, toner and chips, so you can buy any of these cartridges. Just check which one has a better deal. Okay, let's get started. So, first we need to remove this Phillips head screw that secures the gear assembly to the cartridge. Next, we need to separate the gear assembly from the cartridge, and it's a little bit tricky, because there's a plastic pin over here that goes from the gear assembly right into the cartridge case, and those parts are glued together, so we need to break it off. Simply insert your flathead screwdriver between the cartridge case and the gear assembly, right above the pin, and give it a twist to break the pin, like so. And now you can separate these two parts. And here's the broken pin I was talking about. Okay, next we need to remove the magnetic roller. Lift the right side of the roller slightly, pull it out, and then gently push the magnetic core with the finger to remove the whole thing. Now you can see the internals of the cartridge through this gap, and this is where we're gonna pour the toner. Shake the bottle for a few seconds to loosen the toner, then remove the seal and put the nozzle cap back. Okay, now simply flip the bottle over and dump all the toner into your cartridge. Make sure don't touch these blades with the nozzle, because it's very easy to damage them. Gently shake your cartridge to spread the toner evenly inside the cartridge. And this is how the full cartridge looks like. Next, we need to gently clean these blades with the Q-tip, cotton pad and rubbing alcohol. Now let's put the whole thing back together. First we need to install the magnetic roller, and as you can see its inner core has a notch, which has to be oriented to the top when you insert it, like so. And before you touch the gear assembly, make sure that this gear fits the notch of the shaft. Just give it a little twist to fit the end of the shaft. Finally put the screw back in place and wipe the toner off of your cartridge. Now let's talk about this smart chip. So its main function is to count the number of pages you've printed out, and then your printer can guess how much toner is left in the cartridge. The cool thing about this chip is that it doesn't block the printer when the cartridge is empty. So if you don't want to know the estimated amount of toner left in your cartridge, then no need to replace it. The only downside though is that there will be this annoying notification asking you to replace the cartridge. But anyway, you can just get a new chip from my links for under 5 bucks and you can replace it very easily. All you need to do is push on this little tab, slide out the chip, and then install the new one. This chip is a little bit bigger, which doesn't matter, and it has a notch here, so you can't install it the wrong way. But if you got a chip like the original one, make sure you didn't install it upside down. So, this cartridge is ready to use, now let's give it a quick test. I'm gonna print my printer consumable status report, and I also print a test page for my PC. And as you can see, now we got 100% toner cartridge level, and the print quality is great. You can't really tell the difference between the new original and the refilled cartridge. So, that's it, and thank you for watching.